Here with my 96 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and today's small project is replacing these motor mounts. The passenger side mount is located just behind the lower radiator hose, and the driver side mount is located right above the track bar bracket. These motor mounts were installed 2 months ago, but the quality is so bad it feels like I have a misfire when I idle. So I'm replacing these with OEM engine mounts. The passenger side motor mount is Mopar part number 5205-8504, and the driver's side motor mount is Mopar part number 5205-8505. Let's get these installed. You want to get your floor jack out, and you may need to use a piece of wood for extra lift height. Then slide the floor jack in from the front passenger side on over to the bell housing area located just in front of the transmission pan and right behind the oil pan, because this will be our jacking point. We're not lifting the Jeep from this area, we only applying enough pressure so when we remove the motor mount the engine doesn't fall over. And every fastener we're dealing with today will be an 18mm, so grab the 18mm wrench and 18mm socket. Starting with the passenger side motor mount first, I'm fishing my impact wrench into position and I'm sliding my arm up in between the steering stabilizer and track bar so I can squeeze the trigger. Now that we have the large insulator bolt removed, we need to remove these two recessed fasteners. I'm using an 18mm wrench to hold the bolt from the back with an 18mm deep socket to loosen the bottom nut from the front. I'm switching to the regular length 18mm socket to remove the top nut from the front so we can navigate around this tight space easier. This motor mount is only 2 months old and the rubber has already split apart. But this Mopar unit is obviously much better quality, with it being heavier and having much better welds. Leaving the jack in the same exact position, we're going to lift the engine just a little bit, and with the passenger side done, it's time to move on to the driver's side mount. These two fasteners in the front thread into the motor mount itself, and located on the back side, even though I'm missing one, you should have two bolts held in place with a nut on the opposite side. I'm fishing my impact wrench into position through the gap in between the track bar and differential. And don't forget, all fasteners are an 18mm. The bolt that's on the back is a tight fit, so I'm using an 18mm swivel socket to make my life easier. Now we have a good look at the tear in this driver's side motor mount bushing. And a big issue with some aftermarket motor mounts is they use different threads than the OEM part. So I had to grind the nuts that came with this one off and remove the welded nuts from the old factory part so I could weld it to this motor mount just to make it fit with the existing hardware. But as you can see, the fasteners bolt right up to the OEM motor mount, which saves you the hassle of trying to modify something so it's a direct fit. And the welding job between the two parts are as different as night and day.